Baylor softball has released a 2025 schedule. And not just like the non-conference slate or just the conference slate. It's everything. And one thing to note on the schedule, they do not play Arizona or Utah on the conference slate. Both of those teams were NCAA tournament teams. Arizona was a super regionals team, and while Utah was just regionals. Just to make a quick note about that. And I did a breakdown of this, and it's a 52 game schedule, and 28 of those games are at home. But first, they'll be in an Aggie Classic, which is like in College Station, where they're going to play the following teams from February 6th to February 8th. And there's one game on the 6th, and that's Abilene Christian University. February 7th are two games like Purdue and Texas A&M. And you know A&M is an NCAA tournament team from last year. They made it to the Supers. And I'll go into depth about the winning records, just the NCAAs and losing records. And granted, we don't know about the transfer portal, and this is based on last year's stuff. And there's Utah State on the 8th, as well as Villanova. Now, there is another tournament, and that's the Getterman Classic, where Baylor will play Hofstra on the 4th Valentine's Day. Then the 15th, there are two games, Oklahoma and Hofstra again, and the 16th, Hofstra again, and then Oklahoma again on the 16th. So you're playing the four-time national champs twice that weekend. That's a good way to test yourself and see where you're at. And then there's another tournament, and like Mary Nutter Classic in Palm Springs, California. And granted, we do not know the times of these games as of right now. It'll probably be updated like once the season gets closer, or even into this like December or something. Who knows when. Just keep monitoring that. And it'll be like Nevada and Nebraska on the 20th. Then it's Missouri on the 21st only. And the 22nd is two games, Arkansas and UCLA. Now, on the 25th is just UTSA at home. And then 28th, February 20, there's another tournament, the Baylor Invitational. And granted, we do not know the weather, whether or not it's going to impact on, like, maybe the games are canceled or not made up, or they have to be moved up. So that's just a FYI. And there's like North Texas, Cal Baptist, Sam Houston, and then there's a to be determined game, which that's either a consolation game or like a championship game. So, and all this. It's gonna be like the 1 versus 4 on March 11th, and 2 versus 3 on March 1st, not 11th. But you get the whole point. Then the next day is either a consolation and then a championship on the 2nd. So really, it's a 53 games schedule, not 52. But you get the whole point. It's a lot of games, as you could tell. Now, on March 5th, they're gonna play at Texas for the first time as a non-conference game. And it's not a series. It's not. Now, then the Big 12 series begins, like Kansas at home like March 7th through 9th. Then you got to go on the road to Northwestern State, which ironically that is a former Baylor softball player's new school now. And Jenny Isham-Fuller, first year there. Then you got to go on the road to Lamar on March 12th. So back-to-back road games really quickly. Then there's the Big 12 series with Texas Tech at home March 14th through 16th. But I will say Texas Tech will be improved this year. They have a new head coach. It's a Louisiana's coach. And they brought some players from Louisiana as well as some other schools. And they even got that Stanford pitcher, Najari Kennedy. So they're going to be better this year. Then you have a Big 12 home series with Oklahoma State, but it's on the road, March 21st through 23rd. So you got back-to-back tough series in the Big 12 like that. Then you got UT Arlington on March 25th. Then you got UCF as a conference series at home, March 28th through 30th. Then you got a road series with Houston, April 4th through 6th. Then you got 2 home games with Abilene Christian on the 11th and the 12th of April. Then there's a conference series on the road against Arizona State, April 17th through 19th. April 22nd is Texas State at home. BYU at home as a conference series from April 24th through 26th. Then there's UT Arlington on the road, and then you got a road game against a road series with Iowa State, May 2nd through May 4th. And granted, there is the Big 12 tournament too in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, where they play where they play the championships at for the Women's College World Series. And then there's NCAA regionals a week later, and then a week later after that is like Supers. Then Women's College World Series May 29th through June 6th. So just a overlook of that schedule. And granted, like in that one bracket, that's going to be either 1 versus 4 or 2 versus 3. It's going to be, you're going to get to play 2 of like North Texas, Cal Baptist, or Sam Houston potentially. So it is what it is on that. Now, in terms of like the NCAA tournament teams they're going to play, they got Texas A&M 44 and 15 last year, Supers. Villanova was the Super Regionals team, 33 and 24. Of course, Oklahoma 59 and 7, and it's 7 last year. Then there's Missouri 48 and 18 Supers last year. Arkansas 37 and 18 regionals, and UCLA was 43 and 12 last year, and they were in the Women's College World Series. Texas was a runner-up, 55 and 10. Oklahoma State 49 and 12, Women's College World Series. Texas State was just a regionals team, 47 and 15. Now, just the winning record teams are the following: like Nevada 40 and 17, Nebraska 30 and 23, North Texas 32 and 24, Cal Baptist 33 and 25. Kansas 28, 25 and 1. Lamar 26 and 25. Texas Tech 29 and 21. But they will be improved this year. It's a matter, are they going to be good enough to host a regional? In my opinion, they should be NCAAs, because if they don't make NCAAs, that is on them. I'm telling you that, guys, right now. UT Arlington 23. Yeah, actually, that's wrong area for that. But then it's like UCF 31 and 25, and BYU 31 and 23. I'm going to double check something right now. So as you can tell, there's going to be some really good games. Alrighty. And I know you're going to have to play 2 of some, like that one Baylor Invitational Tournament, I know. Like twice of those teams. Yeah. So wrong area for UT Arlington. But now for the losing record teams, obviously UT Arlington 23 and 34, ACU 16 and 32, Purdue 25 and 27, Utah State 22-28, Hofstra 23-26, UTSA 15 and 42, Sam Houston State 20 and 30, Northwestern State 19 and 31. But they might be better this year. It's a matter of how much better with the new head coach. Then again, it's transition. But to wait and see. They brought transfer portal players over there, obviously. Arizona State 20 and 31, Iowa State 20 and 31 as well. I mean, It's really not that bad of a conference slate if you're asking me right now. Like I said, Iowa State 20-31, then Houston 25-30. So it could have been worse because you could have had Utah. Yeah. UCF was regionals last year, 31-25, but you get the whole point, and you get 3 games with them, and that's pretty good when you look at the balance of the schedule and everything. In order to be the best, you gotta play the best, and hopefully we are healthier in the circle. And I'll break down like the ceiling and the floor of the team is, but I'm gonna say when it gets closer. But I'm going to say this right now. I don't see a way that they don't make the NCAAs. I don't see a way that they don't. I really don't see it. When you look at the roster and the experience they got coming back and the transfers they got in, they're too good to not make NCAAs. Obviously, they would have a bunch of injuries if that would be the case. So I'm just telling the truth right now. So it's a good test, and it's good. In order to try to be the best in the conference, you got to play the best. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later. On the road to 7 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So make money off this course. Liking video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithm so more people see it. Sharing the video does help as well, so more people can watch. And if you're watching, do not subscribe. Hit subscribe button, free the notification bell as well. And I do think the non-conference slate will help the conference slate. Obviously, I do in order to prepare for those conference opponents down the line.